Hi there, my darling Geminis. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading for the month of June 2025. If it is your birthday this month, my darling Geminis, a big happy birthday from me to you. So, my darling Geminis, we're just going to jump right in and start off with an overarching energy. We're going to have two oracle cards as overarching energies. So, we've got daily guidance from your angels and angel therapy cards. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here, and then we will finish off with secret manifestation cards. All right, my darling Geminis, let us see what messages we have for you for this month of June 2025. All right. Innocence. Beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness so we can lighten your load. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. So maybe this is a message for some of you, could be a message for all of you, but, don't hold on to any guilt, my darling Geminis, because it'll eat you alive. Vacuum away fear. Yeah, I love that. Call upon archangels Michael and Raphael to lift fear-based energy from you, your surroundings, this situation, and everyone involved. Yeah. Fear, and this is what I like to say about fear, is it's false evidence appearing real. It's what I tell my kids, or when I needed to tell them when they were younger, that, it's just fear only has power if you allow it, if you give it power, my darling Geminis. So feel the fear and do it anyway. That's what I would suggest. All right, within reason, of course. All right, my darling Geminis, let us consult the tarot here and see what messages we've got coming in for you for this month of June 2025. Does Gemini need to know? The Judgment card, love it. Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. All right. Let's make sure they're all in view. All right, my darling Geminis, what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I am going to intuitively put the reading together for you. So you start off here with the beautiful Judgment card. Now, Judgment in the tarot is a card of, being called to judgment. It's a card of, going from your old life into your new life. You can see here the angel up here, and she's blowing a trumpet, and these, people here are wanting to go with her. In the traditional tarot, these people are in coffins, and the coffin represents their old life, and outside the coffin represents their new life, and they are being called to judgment. They're being called into their new life. And I feel for you, this is your potential, my darling Geminis, this month, is to, be called to something better, be called to something bigger than what you thought is possible, my darling Geminis. I feel that, there's an energy here of, being stuck and not being able to move forward is what I feel just with the other cards that are on the table here. But this Judgment card is calling you. It is saying, don't feel stuck. Get moving. Realize that the potential is here for you to be called to your purpose, my darling Geminis, to not feel afraid to plant the seeds to move forward. my darling Geminis. That's just what I feel off the Judgment card for you. Because then you've got the Knight of Pentacles here. And the Knight of Pentacles is the only knight in the tarot that isn't moving. It's the only, even though it looks like the horse is moving, in the tarot, this is a card of needing to get going. He needs to plant this pentacle in his fields behind him so they can grow. My darling Geminis. But I feel for you, and I mean, I'm probably going to jump ahead here, but the whole reading is screaming at me that something's holding you back, my darling Geminis. And I feel that you just need the green light to go, that you're feeling stuck, that you're feeling fearful of moving forward, that you're feeling, you're kind of, that they say, you know, you can be frozen with fear. And I kind of feel that's your energy this month, my darling Geminis. But you are being encouraged here to move away from that, vacuum away fear, move away from that feeling of I can't do this, or feeling that you're frozen in fear, which is what I'm getting off the Knight of Pentacles here, is why you haven't moved forward is because you're afraid of making a mistake. You're afraid of that it won't work out. But you know what? If it doesn't, do something else. You know, you take the lessons and the love from what hasn't worked out and move forward. But what I'm seeing here with Judgment is it's going to work out. Whatever you're thinking about, you're being given the green light here by the Judgment card, my darling Geminis. So yeah, take that how it resonates. That's just what I'm feeling. Because you've got the Four of Cups here, and the Four of Cups is a similar energy of only focusing on what hasn't worked out, my darling Geminis. You can see she's so focused on these three cups here, and these three cups are experiences. These three cups are experiences that haven't worked out, that haven't moved on, that haven't, you know, grown. But she's so focused on what you know, what hasn't worked, that she can't see that there is this other opportunity. This is your opportunity, my darling Geminis. This is your Judgment opportunity, is what I feel. Just with the clouds here, the clouds here. I'm drawn to the symbolism on these cards, my darling Geminis. So I really do feel this whole reading is telling you to get moving, my darling Geminis, and to not be frozen in fear. That's what I feel here. And to not be so focused on what hasn't worked out that you're frozen in fear to move forward, my darling Geminis. So yeah, I'm sorry if that's harsh, but that's kind of what I feel here. Take the lessons and the love from these experiences. Take the lessons that you know now, know what to do. You know not what to do now, my darling Geminis. Take that with you. If you can take a lesson from an experience that hasn't worked out, then it's been meaningful. That's all you need, is to take that lesson, my darling Geminis. So yeah, I mean, I'm probably already put it together, but I just feel that this opportunity here, this is your Judgment. This is, you're being called here. You're being given this opportunity to go from your old life into your new life. You're being given the opportunity to move into your life's purpose here, my darling Geminis, but you need to take it. So yeah, big energies coming in for you this week, I feel, my darling Geminis. So if you're enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. Just drop me a comment or an emoji down below. I'd love to know if this resonates with you. And look, I am very active and interactive in the comments. And so if you have questions about the reading, please ask me. I will always respond. All right, let's see what we have as a final message for you, my darling Geminis. Yeah, happiness attracts happiness. It's a simple formula. You must be happy now to bring everything that makes you happy into your life through the law of attraction. Like attracts like. I bang on about that during my whole readings about the law of attraction, is that it's the same with what you resist persists. If you keep resisting moving forward here, you'll find more reasons to stop yourself moving forward. My darling Gemini, that's what I know about the law of attraction. But this is your mantra. Happiness attracts happiness. Put it in the comments below. Make this your first step to releasing this stuck energy, my darling Geminis, because you've got the potential here to get the green light and go for it and move into your new life, my darling Geminis. It's here for you. I can see it. But it's up to you to take the step, my darling Geminis. So if you'd like to follow this up with a personal reading, the first link in the description will take you to my website. I'd love to be able to get you greater clarity here because I know there is something that's stopping you. So if you'd like to work with me a little bit further and, allow me to connect with you further, dig deeper, find you some more clarity, I'd love it. So yeah, but I can see that the potential energy for you this week, this month, my darling Geminis, is here for you, but you need to take it. Don't click away just yet, my darling Geminis. I would love to give you the details of my Tarot for Manifestation course. Did you know your tarot deck holds the key to unlocking your dream life? But most people aren't using it to its full potential when it comes to manifestation. I'm Becca L. Hart, and if you loved my book, Tarot and the Law of Attraction, get ready for the next step. I've created a powerful mini course, Tarot for Manifestation, a step-by-step guide to creating your dream life. In just a short time, you'll learn how to use tarot as a manifestation tool to attract love, success, abundance, whatever you desire. I'll guide you through the exact process to turn your tarot readings into a manifestation powerhouse. You'll discover how to align your energy, program your subconscious, and work with your cards to create real results. But spaces for this are limited, and I don't want you to miss out. If you're ready to take your manifestation practice to the next level, click the link below now and join me inside. Let's make magic happen.